Hi guys, Bex here from Trista Bytes. I'm here at London Super Comic-Con. Let's have a look round.
As many people are probably already aware, the moon has been dropping out the sky early hours of every morning for the last 2,000 years, and most recently it's been putting on a suit, taking out a gun and fighting ridiculous crime as a result of a botched drunken Celtic ceremony in 12 AD.
Of course!
Yeah, I mean everyone seems to be vaguely aware of that, but what they might not know is that issue 6 will be out October, probably November time. The aim is to be MCM London,
and the final part?
that is it. That is going to be the final instalment of this story arc. Now I know what you're thinking, yeah, but they're going to do volume 2, blah blah blah, and yes, that's true, we're going to do volume 2, but who says it ain't going to be a prequel?
Just throwing it out there.
Just throwing it out.
It's inspired by the space race during the 1950s.
Okay.
America was sending chimps into space.
Yeah.
Russia was sending dogs.
Yeah.
And France sent cats. It's an absolute true story, and just to give a little bit of evidence, that's the
Cats in space.
Cats in space. It really is real. So that was the inspiration, mixed with a bit of conspiracy theory that Russia sent other astronauts into space and kind of left them up there. So our cat meets Yubkin, the spaceman, who's been left in space.
So your protagonist is this cat?
It is, yeah.
That is
so
awesome.
the cat meeting lots of different people and how it interacts with various characters.
The fact it's a cat in space, you pretty much had me from the title.
I couldn't believe no one had done this idea before, so when I come across it, I thought it has to be done.
You're a trendsetter.
So yeah, hence the name Catapulted.
Awesome, thank you very much.
Thank you.
CCTVille's essentially is a new vision of the future of mass surveillance. I had a dream not too long ago. I saw these unusual creatures standing on the branch of a tree, and when I woke up, I realized that maybe I had a vision of a possible future. We believe that this vision could actually become a reality in a few decades. It is even possible that actually they're already, engineering something like this.
Very dystopian.
One day drones will become obsolete. One day
you think it will become bioorganic rather than drones?
Yes, yeah. Anyone who is interested in this project can simply Google CCTVille, as you can see, or just go to the website cctville.com.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Oh, hi!
Hi!
Troutman is the new Bavarian superhero, the only one I think. And well, basically it's the Bavarian version of Superman, but he can't fly, he's a grounded Bavarian. And he can upgrade his powers with beer.
That's pretty cool. It's quite a realistic superhero.
Yeah, the most realistic superhero.
I'm guessing you're going for a slight comedy angle with this.
Yes, it's a more fun comic book. It's not too serious about itself, and well, that's it. It's a it's an entertaining comic book.
Yeah, and you have an amazing suit.
Yeah, that obviously, yes.
Obviously. Excellent. Thank you for talking to us.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm here with Ash. What can you tell me about the Blind Unicorn? Beautiful artwork. It's an alternate world, right?
So it's an alternate reality where magic equals telepathy, telekinesis.
Okay, superpowers.
Superpowers.
Yeah.
And these are accessible through technology. And if you get the good technology, you can live in, I think it's in this issue, you can live in a wonderful utopia as if Google, Apple and Scientology ran the world.
Okay, this will be that slight political subtext you claim is never there. So it's a divided world with real technological magic.
Real technological magic, and you can live there for free, but you have to subscribe to their terms and conditions. Not everybody reads the small print. If you don't want to live there, if you want to rebel, you can take their technology, which is a small circuit-laced patch that you put on your skin and it gives you these powers. You can take it down a dark alley and get it cracked, jacked, boosted to give you lethal up to and including lethal force, or I could...
Black market force powers.
Yes.
So we've got dark matter here, which looks quite evil, this one.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
A little bit evil.
Just a little bit. No, they're self-contained stories, each with a sort of dark theme, a dark twist to it.
And Impossible's the new one?
Yeah, brand new out today. Well, this weekend. It's a sort of space action adventure. I had this long pitch I was giving to people on Friday, but basically I boiled it down to 3 words. Yeah, space, action and explosions. That's probably about
awesome. I think that's a good sales pitch you've got. I'm here with Jay, who writes
So she's a superhero, as I said in the title, World's Only Superhero. She used to be most loved by everyone, but now something's happened and she's had to go on the run. So she's one of the most wanted women on the planet, and it's about her trying to cope with that. And now it seems like someone's doing a lot of terrorist events and trying to frame her to bring her back into the public.
And this is a world where there's actually one superpowered person.
Yeah, it's just her, she's like a freak of nature. Something's happened and she's got amazing abilities.
It's a really interesting premise.
Cutest, did you know that? You especially, you rock.
Hey Neil, what can you tell me about Trista Dark?
It's pretty crap. Cut, take 2. It's psychological thriller. So basically, if you like happy stories, don't read it. If you like stories that make you think, they're going to reread, they're quite dark with psychological twists to them, that's what we do.
Awesome. That's my kind of thing.
Oh yeah, your kind of thing? Yeah, recommend by Bex. Get it. This is people who like dark psychological stuff. That's people who like happy stuff. It's like adult humor.
Okay.
That's all ages, any age. That's superhero comedy. 1920s drama, very emotional, hit you in the gut. Supernatural horror, horror comedy, and sci-fi.
You've covered basically every genre.
We've got fantasy coming out next year.
That's amazing.
Sub Diablo is my first comic series. It's basically a group of teenagers in an underwater submarine that's shaped like a skull, and they're learning to kind of talk to fish in aquatic life to kind of help ecosystems. And they've come up against this group of guppies that have been released into the ocean, and the salt water has changed them into these kind of like beast titans, where they bumped into these maroon scientists. There you go there. And they're trying to hide from Dr. von Spectacles and his super smart dog Fergus. These 2 guys here.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's this kind of weird, wacky, kind of all ages comic.
Ghost Island is a supernatural horror series. It's a 5-issue series. Basically, the shorthand version is it's Jurassic Park but with ghosts.
Okay, cool. I can deal with that. Jurassic Park with ghosts.
Yeah. So in the first issue, a small group of people are invited to the island to test out the facilities before the grand opening of the island. And one of them is a psychic called Josh Evans, and he's tasked with finding out all the deep dark pasts of each of the ghosts that are visible on the island.
Okay. Well, that sounds really interesting. So you enjoying the convention so far?
Yeah, it's been great so far, yeah.
I like how devious Ivy looks.
Thanks. I mean, she is pretty devious, to be fair.
Parallel Worlds, it's a story that revolves around 3 different parallel versions of Earth.
Okay.
So there's one version of Earth where there's an alien intervention around the time of the Romans. So the Romans, whose empire is crumbling, with the aliens' help, rebuild their empire and then take over the entire planet. So you kind of fast forward into the future and you've got a planet with like advanced by alien technology, where the Romans rule everything. And the aliens find a way of traveling to a different parallel version of Earth where there's been a sort of divine intervention, so it creates this sort of planet of demigods and superhumans, and the Romans find a way of traversing through different parallel worlds, find this Earth and decide that they want to take over, so a big battle ensues, and that's kind of where the story kicks off from.
Oh, that's really awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
So you've created 2 of these mangas?
Yeah, so basically I've got the Artist's Guide to Drawing Manga, which is basically everything I've kind of learned over the last 10 years, teaching other people, beginners, how to do what I do. Digital manga, basically everything to do with Photoshop and digital techniques.
So you get full breadth of both the traditional and the digital.
Exactly. So between the 2 books, I'm basically hoping to bring a complete beginner up to the same level and hopefully beyond what I'm doing. So
your work's amazing, man. Thank you very much.
Thanks, no problem.
Cool.
This is an all-ages comic book. It's about a little alien that crash lands on planet Earth and he joins a Little League baseball team in the 1980s. Yeah.
Even better.
It's an all-ages alien sports adventure comic. So it's aimed at younger readers, but because of the 80s setting, there's lots of homages, references to 80s pop culture, films, music, that kind of thing. So we've released 4 copies of the story. They're in these little black and white books here, but we've just got as a con exclusive our full colour trade paperback. In colour, we discovered colour. I think it's going to be a revolution in comics.
Yeah, I hear colour's big.
Yeah, I think it's going to catch on. It's nice to be at the forefront of it though. It certainly covers a multitude of mistakes.
Thank you very much, guys.
You're very welcome. Thank you. Do you want a sticker or a badge? Or a patch? Or a rock and roll patch? Or a radio for...